Good morning, my lovers. Oh, it's a bit breezy today. Oh, I've got some news. Not very good news, actually. In fact, a bit nasty. You know those detector phobes? They've been working overtime. Oh. Got a car coming up behind me. I'd rather stop. Yeah, they've been working overtime. They've got a review of the Treasure Act coming up, and they are trying to bash us with all sorts of punitive laws. They want to bring in a license fee to go metal detecting, a permit. £250, the actual figure is going round. £250 a year, compulsory. Failure will, put you in prison. So that's a bit rich, isn't it? A bit high. Now, on the plus side of a license fee, you could argue that it would give more money to the portable antiquities scheme to fund projects. For example, I've always thought and suggested that it would be a good idea for the pass to have to be engaging more. So if you were to find some pottery in the ground in a big concentration in one area of a field, you could contact the pass and they could send in some archaeologists to see what's there. Some sort of because the pass is underfunded. Basically, they could do with a lot more money, but they also want to bring in other stuff. Oh, another car coming. They want to bring in compulsory. If you buy artifacts online, they want a registrar. They want to be able to confirm where those artifacts have been found. So if you go out metal detecting and you legitimately find stuff and then you put it online for sale, for example, you've got to prove, or the buyer has got to prove, that it's not been sort of dug up without any kind of recording, any kind of recording. So they're going to make that compulsory. There's all sorts of things they want to bring in. We really do need, I'm going to put some links in the description. We need to rise up and we need to contest these ideas that they're having. There's a big consultation going on at the moment, and I'll give you links to the metal detecting forum. There's a lot of debating going on the metal detecting forum, the UK version. Obviously UK, yeah. But yeah, we need to rise up. Power to the people! Seriously, we do. Right, let's see if I can find some Roman coins. Woohoo! I've made it, my lovers, I'm here. Another thing they've said, right, the detector phobes, they reckon that 1.5% of the population has been metal detecting. That is close on 1 million people. I think that figure's a bit dubious. I'm going to advocate, right, a new hashtag #powertothepeople. So you want to put that hashtag, you want to share this video with all the other metal detectorists that you know. We need to rise up and we need to fight this all the way. Right, let's see if I can find some Roman coins. Woohoo! Oh, look at this here, my lovers, looks like a coin. Oh, let's reveal it together. Ooh. Ooh, I can see a bit of silver. Oh no, I can see a shank. It's a pesky button. Oh. God, when I saw that little glint then, I thought, ooh. But no, it is A pesky button with nothing on it. Ugh. Right. On to the next. Oh, I got a signal in here. It's 12:31. That's gold, that is. Well, gold region. Oh. Well, it could be a nice mood tube. Oh, there it is. It's a coin, methinks. It's a coin. Or is it a pesky button? Oh, it's a pesky button. Another one. Oh, it's a terrible day. Really windy. Oh, it's just a pesky button. Right, on to the next. Oh, look at this signal I got here. Ooh, what's that going to be? A nice Georgian coin? Or a nice 2 pence. 1983 2 pence, that'd be nice. Ah. King George III, methinks. Yeah, it's a bit crusty. But I thought I saw his little head. Yeah, very crusty. Right, on to the next. Oh, I knocked something out and it's in here somewhere. Ugh. It's caca-poo-poo. Funny, isn't it? I've been on this field. When I first got to this field, I didn't dig up any caca-poo-poo at all. And now, today, I'm digging up loads of it. Funny how it all changes from one day to the next. Oh, look what I got here. It's a good big round thing. Oh. What's that in the middle? Is that stones? Let's get my glove off. That's stone. Someone shoved stones in there for some reason. Is it a bell? You know, like one of them get on a counter. Oh. It's a bit thick for a bicycle bell, would have thought. It doesn't ding much. No, don't know. I'll wash it off. See if it's got anything on there. Oh, there it is. Up. Doesn't ding much. Doesn't see it's got a curious lump there. Whether that's just a bit of rubbish, I don't know. And on the inside, it's got like a little notch just there. Now, I was dead impressed last time I came up with a strange object that people recognised it as a Bunsen burner thing for, you know, cooking things on, or maybe eating your house or whatever. But this is curious. It's got that little notch. Hasn't got it on the corresponding other side, and it doesn't ding. Well, it might do if you hit it hard enough, but it's not really a dinging thing. So come on then, what's this? On to the next. Go look at that. I thought we had a good big hammy then. It was a good job it wouldn't, because I might have hit it. Oh. Well, it looks like it's a broken button now. Oh, is it a button? Oh, what's that? That's a bit odd. What is that? Let's have a closer look. That looks like silver. That looks like silver. Or is it? Is it plated? It's plated. It's a spoon that's been plated. Look, you see it's coming off there. Right, let's dig a bigger hole so we can get the rest of it. Oh. Shut up. Yeah. That was all the rest of it. Right, on to the next. Well, there's the pond there, just there, my lovers, look. And guess what I found next to it again? A little tiny pistol ball. And that is the second pistol ball I found near the pond. And I've been finding lots of lead here. So I reckon this field must have had a garrison of Civil War soldiers camped in the fields. That's why I've been finding lots of old stuff. Right, this is unfired, look. On to the next. Go look at this one, my lovers. Look at the size of him. Right next to the pond again. He's a whopper. God, you wouldn't want that one hitting you at 800 feet per second, would you? God. No siree, Bob. That would make a mess. Look at it. It's this thick as me thumb. Wow. It's got to be one of the biggest ones I've ever found. Yeah. Is it unfired? I think it is. Not a very good casting point. Sounds hollow. Right. I might be packing up soon, my lovers. The weather's on the turn and it's getting really, really horrible. I've had the brolly out twice. The emergency brolly. It's been coming down heavy. And they did say we're going to get rain today, later on. But it looks like it's coming sooner than I thought it was going to. Right, hopefully on to the next. I'm afraid that's it, my lovers. The weather's on the turn. It's getting worser. What I'll do is when I get back home, I'll make a video of the, and put it on the end of this video, of the pages you've got to go and check out to get your voice heard. We've got to all come together on this one. We've got to fight these detectophobes, you know, the sorts of people I mean. And I'm sure that they will be, you know, writing into the consultation in their thousands. So we got to do the same. We got to return it in our thousands of people, all writing into them and saying, you know, give them your ideas that how we can sort this out, this consultation. And then at some point down the road they will start bringing out laws. Oh yes. So your £250 licence fee, and they were even suggesting that we should pay a permit per field. Well, I've got I've got something like 60 or 70 fields that I do. Imagine having to pay £50 per field per year. Yeah, right. Might put me off a bit, eh? Right. Cheers. Right, here's the government website, my lovers. Revising the something definition
That's it. Definition of treasure in the Treasure Act 1996 and revising the related codes of practice. Blah 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 blah. And it closes on 11:45 p.m. on the 30th of April 2019. So we got until April. Consultation, and this is the document. Let's open it. There it is. Revising. Now all the way down the bottom, they've tried to hide it. I'll scroll the way down. Right down the bottom here. Right, where is it to? I've gone too far. It's here somewhere. Ah. Blah blah blah. Now this is the questions that they're asking people. So you've got to sort of answer these questions. Right. I did see somewhere where it goes on about the permit. Right, we'll have to do a search. Right, so we'll search for that. Find P-E-R-M permission permit. Ah, there we go. So I knew it was there somewhere. The introduction of a regulation as in Northern Ireland where archaeological digging of any sort, both by professional archaeologists and others, is only allowed by a permit. We are aware that these suggestions would involve considerable changes. They'd have to have a whole department dealing with the paying and all that. So they're on about long-term sustainability of the treasure processes. So if we had to pay a permit, it would sustain them. So it's a bit long-winded. You know, long-term future of the treasure process and its sustainability. So yeah, just a little bit down the bottom asking about a permit. But if you go on to the Metal Detecting Forum's website, there's people on there that have been involved with the actual committee process, having the meetings with the government over this, and they said that there was a chance that it would cost £250 a year permit, and that 1.5% of the population have been actually done metal detecting, which I think is dubious, to say the least. I think that's false. I think the detectophobes have come up with that suggestion just to sort of shock people into reacting negatively towards us. So this is the Metal Detecting Forum's website here, and this is when you've logged on. If you're not a member already, you have to join up, and you want to look for the Treasure Act Consultation Now Live, and you want to scroll down. There's loads of pages, as you can see. You want to scroll it, and I think there's some other sections, what do they call them, posts, where it goes into details about different things like the licenses and all that sort of thing. So you want to look up this as soon as you get on there and start commenting. There's lots and lots of people commenting, and we need to react to this. We need to put in your suggestions, and you need to. I would suggest that you read a lot of the comments here first, so you get some idea of what to say. But everybody needs to react to this, because otherwise, this could really damage the hobby. You know, it's almost a suggestion that they're trying to get rid of us, and this would really damage our hobby. You know, for £250 charge a year, a lot of people would stop doing it. A lot of people would stop watching my videos, and they can't have that. Right. Cheers.